Nice different.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, pressure you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. SmackDown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins now.
What's going on, everybody? Yes, as always, I do kick out. That's what I do. I don't stay down. Wrestling with Savage will never give up. I will never surrender, and I will continue to strive to be the best in this business for the rest of my life until I fucking die. That's just the way it's going to be, and if you don't like it, too fucking bad, because we're live. Well, you don't hear me? You can't hear me again? Every single time this happens. Hold on, I'll fix it. Gilch, talk. Anthony, you talk.
I can hear you.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
So why can't Gilch hear me?
I don't know. That's weird.
You couldn't hear me? He couldn't hear that promo? Did you hear that promo?
Yeah, I did.
What's going on, Mick Thomason? Mick Thomason is here. I'm going to play his video because he asked me to, and I respect wrestling.
Oh my God.
Good job, Mick Thomason. Yes, this is Wrestling with Savage, and we're going to be talking about AEW tonight in a moment, I guess. Are you happy about this shit right here?
Do we really need it?
No, we don't, Anthony. Absolutely not. We don't need it. What we do need is maybe a morning variation of this show that's a combination of this plus Access. Like back in the day, the WWE superstars would come on Saturday mornings. You'd find out about who your wrestlers are, character progression. Well, let's get Gilch in here so we can get this conversation rolling. He's back. I think he's good. You good now, Gilch?
I think so. You guys can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah,
I think we're okay.
Absolutely. We just got into the show. We're talking about AEW Collision over here. I'm going to go to you first because this is breaking news that you heard about a while ago. And what's going on to Johannes? Big shout out to Johannes.
Johannes.
Watching from Germany. We're international here, Gilch. We're international. It's about to be like crazy shit going on. I'll just break the news here. Why not? Because it's official. It's done deal. I'm going to be producing Marty Jannetty's podcast.
Nice.
That's what I'm going to be doing. And that's going to be a good time because we're going to be talking about professional wrestling, sex, drugs, rock and roll, and all kinds of nonsense from Dark Side of the Ring. We're going to be talking to the likes of Rob Van Dam and every other wrestler you can imagine that are going to be guests on Marty's show, hosted by Savage from Wrestling with Savage. What's Gilch looking for over there?
Just looking. I had to rearrange some figures. So,
what do you think of that news?
it's amazing.
Isn't that not huge news?
Yeah.
That's
To me,
huge.
that's huge news. He's a legend, man.
Was this the news I was supposed to be waiting for?
No.
Oh, I was
No,
saying,
I
you told
have
me this already.
even bigger news than that, but I don't think that news is ready for this episode just yet. But first, let's talk about this. AEW Collision. Oh, by the way, the titles are back in stock, folks.
They changed the price?
We can find out easily, but I want to talk about Collision. So, Gilch, what was your first impression of Collision?
My first impression was there goes booking AEW wrestlers on Saturdays for conventions.
Yeah, that's out
true.
the window.
Yes.
That's out the window. Well, at least for half the roster.
Decent amount of AEW guys do indie stuff too. They do like a one-off here or there, and that stuff's pretty much.
But they're probably going to start putting it in the contract that we need you for Saturday no matter what. You're like on roll call kind of shit.
Exactly.
So don't go anywhere.
Right. How are you going to book a guy from now for a convention in July when they have no idea what they're going to do? So that's.
No. Yeah. Oh, it says back in
Honestly-
stock. I'm on the website. Go ahead. What do you think about Anthony? What do you think?
Price.
They should use Collision, use it for upcoming stars. Get rid of Rampage, and just use it for upcoming stars, and put them on a Saturday morning. Do it live because it's gonna be taped. There's gonna. I'm hearing that they're taping the episodes after Dynamite live, and then they're, just.
Is it going to be an hour?
I don't know.
I think it's gonna be like 2 hours, man. Are you signed up to their crate?
Come on, bro. What do you think?
Of course you are.
I get both grades.
Ah,
Oh, there he is.
there he is. Jay, what's your excuse for NXT? What happened, man? Are you okay? It's about to get real. What's going on? Wow, the full panel. This is a much
Ricky.
better looking panel. Gilch, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah, I don't think Ricky can,
Anthony,
though.
you can hear me?
Yeah, Ricky can't.
Ricky's got to come back or do the settings. Jay, can you hear me? So what's up? What happened in NXT? You okay?
You mean what happened in NXT?
You weren't there. Iron Man Jay is dead. What happened?
For a great reason. Did you watch it?
Okay, so that's cool. Tell me then. Say it
This
sucks.
is
I'm not
all
coming
bad.
up.
Listen, I'm starting to give up on WWE, y'all.
Ricky, you
I'm
there?
starting to give it up. Sorry.
In favor of what, though, Jay? AEW is not
Everybody
what-
can hear me.
Everything they're
Settings.
doing. Everything. I can't
don't
hear
know,
you,
man.
Ricky.
Ricky, we can't hear Ricky.
Ricky.
No, Ricky's not. I don't know. No, I'm looking at the crate right now. I'm not signed up to the crate. I might sign up to the crate. They really go sting heavy on this crate promo. I mean,
They will. You'll get like discount.
Yes,
codes,
Mick.
like, for
I'm here.
AEW merch.
what's this golden ticket? Subscribe today for a chance to win 2 front row tickets to AEW Dynamite. You know how exciting that is to me? Not at all. Front row, what's
Show
that?
sucked.
That's all I get, anyways. Front row. So
Show sucked.
Have they updated the website yet?
Probably not.
View roster. This website is like bad. Breaking news though. Unfortunately, I didn't do this, but I'll keep it short. It is breaking news. Yeah, superstar Billy Graham dead. Passes away at 79. Unfortunately, his wife was keeping him on life support, but Ric Flair did break the news on Twitter. There's a shot of him in his prime, and how many
Hogan.
abs is that? Is that like 8, 9, 10? Jesus Christ! Ahead of his time, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Can you remember any other wrestler from his era looking like that? You put paint on his face, you know who that is, right? Give him some
Hogan.
castles. That's Ultimate Warrior in any generation.
Warrior's bigger than it.
He's huge, though. He could have. There's no Hulk Hogan without this guy. You know that, right? Hulk Hogan took his whole character, his whole gimmick from him. A lot of people did.
I don't think it's based on Hogan. I mean, he's fought a lot of legends. Let's not forget.
No, 100%. I'm just throwing that out there. This guy was so
let's
good.
not
at that.
forget. Let's not forget. He fought probably one of the best at that time, and I'm not talking about Big Papa Pump. I'm talking about Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner was great at his prime in AWA, so they had a good match too, and he held it down for AWA. He was one of those pillars, man. Without him, without Flair, where would AWA be? I wouldn't know.
Damn. Let's see. Ricky's back. We got upcoming events.
I think I'm good now, right?
All right.
Yep.
Welcome
There he
back to
is.
the show. All right. Black Dahlia coming up. Wrestle Bash. Doubletree Hilton. Come on down. There's going to be a lot of other superstars there. That's the official poster right there from Wrestle
Try
Bash,
and,
which is pretty good.
Just try to put her on the show, Savage. Like,
Well,
before
yeah,
that.
we're working on
Yeah.
that. We're gonna. It's a scheduling issue. I have a lot of guests coming up in the next couple of weeks. I mean, shit's gonna blow your mind. Ricky, did I tell you the news yet? Jay,
What,
did
that's
you
what-
hear the
that-
news? I don't think
that-
they heard the
I
news.
heard
repeat
it. I
myself.
heard it.
I
You
heard
heard
it. I heard that you're the real YouTube champion. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, well, obviously. That goes without saying. We know that.
Breaking news.
I know. What's his name? I'm not even going to say his name. We know who we're. He thinks he's the champ. He ain't the champ.
We're not here for that. Look, Jay, shout out to Jay. Of course, Anthony, what's up, brother? What's going on? Oh, God, I'm so freaking shot right now. I'm a little intoxicated, but I'm all right. Let's do it.
It's okay. I guess we can just get your opinion on this. I'll go to you right now, and then Jay. Collision. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a great move. I think if it is going to be a brand split where they're going to have, a roster split, I think it works perfectly for AEW because they have so much talent that they can create a whole nother set of storylines and focus on all this talent you have that's not getting featured on TV, on pay-per-views, on special events. So I think it's a great move for them. I think Saturday nights live is a good spot as well. We'll see what happens, but they got to keep everybody intrigued. As long as they step it up with their storylines and just their storytelling in general, they have the talent. Let's get the right storylines in progress, and let's make this thing interesting, and let's take this thing to the moon.
I haven't seen live anyway. Did you actually read that it's live? Because
yeah, it says every Saturday. Tony Khan said that too, I believe, tonight. It was a report somewhere that it said it will be a live
show. Baby!
Yeah.
I got the graphic. It is definitely live. Look at that. Live every Saturday.
I don't think it's going to be live every Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jay, you got anything to say on Collision, or we're done? We're moving on.
I mean, I'll keep it short and sweet. I think it's a good move, but I think it's a bad time slot. Let's face it. The generation is basically our generation to watch AEW. I think you're going to have a lot of hard time getting a lot of eyeballs just for the fact that, a lot of people go out, they do their own shit, et cetera, et cetera. I don't like the 8 o'clock time slot. I would have done 6 to 8. I think that's a little more better. I think it would have worked perfectly. But I don't care how many shows you make for this company. I still don't see all these other wrestlers getting their shine. I just don't see it. And after tonight, from what I saw,
okay. If Orange Cassidy is on the debut episode of this thing, I'm gonna fucking break my TV in 10 pieces. I swear to God.
Yeah, but I just think 6 to 8 is better than 8 to 10 for me. I think 6 to 8 would have worked a lot better. It would have got a lot of eyeballs. But getting our generation, it's kind of hard, guys. For Saturday night, 8 to 10, it's really hard. You got to really think about it.
But what's also going on is you're going up against WWE pay-per-views. You realize that? Like, they're going to be going up up against WWE pay-per-views on Saturday nights now.
Yeah, and the demographic for that, let's say, on Saturday nights, not everybody watches it live. It's hard itself.
I feel bad for our vendor friends with the upcoming conventions in July and August on Saturdays. Icons has some really big names. I wonder if they might get pulled. WrestleMania.
Oh yeah, everybody's getting pulled right now. Probably guaranteed. That shit's a fucking wrap.
Yeah, that's
R.I.P.
Say goodbye to our Saturday signings with AEW.
My biggest gripe with is, Ricky, I agree with everything you say. I want to see them elevate the stories and do all that shit, but I don't like that every Saturday, somewhere, some city is not going to be able to make money that night. Some indie promotion that's running hard that night ain't making any money that night because everyone's going to go watch AEW. I don't like that at all. And I also don't like the fact that you have a 2-hour show right now and you're not telling good stories. What makes you think you're going to be able to tell good stories on another 2-hour show? That's my problem.
I don't
feel
get
me.
You
go ahead. Give me 5 stories that you all give a shit about.
None.
No, I mean.
Well, I mean, Jericho and Deon Cole one's pretty good. I mean, that match tonight was incredible. I thought that was one of the best Fall Count Anywhere matches I've seen.
Tonight I found a new story that I care about. It's called Chris Jericho and my man Roderick Strong. Murdered it with that match tonight. That match was fire. It was the equivalent of Goldust and Roddy Piper with the exception of the car.
Yeah, the match was great, but I mean, story-wise?
Jay's not happy with it. Jay hated it.
Say. You guys,
You know what bothers me? Listen. You know what bothers me? You have Rampage, right? Rampage is there. Why not just go add an extra hour to Rampage and make Rampage live? Now you have your 2 shows. I don't get why you're gonna bring a 3rd show in. I don't know. Listen, you guys know I love this fucking company. I hope they can turn around and get some good storytelling in here, but I guess we'll see.
Let me tell you something.
Good.
I think they're gonna get rid of. I think they're gonna cancel Rampage. That's what I think they're gonna do. Because you're gonna have Dynamite Wednesday, Rampage Friday, Collision Saturday. It's a little overkill.
Yeah.
I would get rid of Rampage. I'll just do Dynamite, Collision, and then have your pay-per-views on Sundays. I think that's the best form for them. And then you have your ROH, which nobody cares about on that streaming.
But I mean,
you're right. They're right, though, Ricky. Yeah, you can't.
You could have also put it on a Thursday. Because, like I said, you're going up against WWE pay-per-views now on Saturday nights.
At least on Saturdays, you should get a hot crowd. Whereas that Rampage crowd is the crowd that's been there Wednesday night since 7 p.m. up until fucking 12:30, where there's nothing. There's not an ounce of energy left in that building after it's been.
It's exhausting going.
Oh, bro, it's rough, dude. They did
when you go to a show and then you're just like this, like, okay, is this almost over? That means that they're running that show a little too long now.
They did the Ring of Honor taping last time when they were at UBS instead of Rampage, and it was like 2.5 hours, bro. There was like maybe 2,000 people.
I have that shirt. I love that shirt.
See, I'm passing all the pictures right now because I'm waiting for someone to say something because they give a shit. And I haven't heard a damn word.
I care. Go back, Savage, please. I'm sorry. I care about that right there. Go back. Go. Keep going. Go back to one more. We're gonna go one more. We're gonna freeze it at the next picture right there. I care about that lady in the red pants. I care about Karen Jarrett, aka Karen Angle, aka Karen whatever. She's back, and guess what? I don't give a damn. Just like I didn't care when she was in Impact. That's it. That's all I have to say.
Cool.
I mean. Their entrance was that was just the dumbest run out I've ever seen.
This match was a joke. I mean, it was a squash match, beyond squash match.
I want to know who came up with this idea and said, "Oh, then Karen's gonna come out. Oh man, the crowd's gonna pop." Like, who? What?
Nobody popped.
I mean, come on. But did you expect anyone to pop?
Sammy in action for 36 seconds tonight, live on TBS.
Hometown squash.
But here's my gripe. You put Sammy in a match with a jobber, and then you give Jungle Boy Roosh.
Well, they just wanted him to. Yeah.
Why isn't Wardlow the TNT champion 136-0 right now?
Because he sucks.
But I'm saying on the first run. Why did they who cares if he sucks? You just keep letting him win.
No,
it doesn't matter.
Let me tell you something. All right.
Goldberg sucked. They let him go 170. Goldberg killed Bret Hart.
Listen, I wouldn't insult Wardlow like that. I think he has more talent than Goldberg. But in my opinion, the best thing that was supposed to happen.
How do you think that would make Goldberg feel?
I don't give a damn what how it makes Goldberg feel. He's a man just like me, no matter what his profession is. And that's how I give it up.
But he has a 3-ring moveset, and he sucks.
Let me tell you something. Wardlow would have won, when he won that TNT title, he was supposed to keep that title until today, literally have the longest reign as a TNT champion. Have him drop that title to somebody credible, somebody up and coming, or whatever the case may be. That's when you ascend Wardlow to the world title picture, and sometime next year, Wardlow would have been ready to be the man to take the title from MJF. What a way to have the story come together. I should be hired for AEW. Tony Khan, I'm here, sir.
Has there ever been a guy?
After you hire Ricky, just let me manage someone. I don't care who. It doesn't matter.
I got you. I got Jay.
I don't care who. You can give me a loser if you want. I'll manage a loser, and then I'll just abuse the wrestler. You can't win a match no matter what I do.
I don't think I've seen a guy with more momentum than Wardlow had. And holy shit, that momentum is just like fucking like dug into the ground. It's like no momentum, no evolution.
If I was Wardlow's manager,
like,
he would be 195-0 right now because he wouldn't say a word. He would just go destroy people.
Yeah, that's it.
That was Khan's biggest mistake, was giving Wardlow a mic instead of giving him a mouthpiece, just letting him stand there like like how Paul Heyman stood with Lesnar. Like all Lesnar did was stand there, look like a badass, and then kick somebody's ass. That's what you should have done with Wardlow.
The only way to get that momentum going again with Wardlow is he drops that belt and then you pick up the yeah. But again,
I'm
not losing the belt anytime soon.
Oh my god, I don't want to see Wardlow with any house shows. I don't want to see Wardlow with any title anymore. Like I after this, please just.
Yo, what's this guy doing over here, man? What's this guy doing over here?
Oh,
yo, maybe
Styles and Tony.
Oh, you know what they could do with Wardlow?
Title's gonna be sitting up here, Tony.
Hey, Tony, you're gonna lose that title, bro. Just so you know.
The next take
from you.
I just want to say, guys, I apologize. I don't mean to interrupt anyone. I just want to say that I'm an impartial figure. I'm an impartial reporter. I'm an impartial guest podcaster co-host. That's me. And I just want to let everybody know that I show love to everyone, okay? That's it. That's all I have to say.
I know what they should do with Wardlow. He should win the tag titles with Danhausen, Wardhausen. That'll be the new, brilliant booking idea.
Book him with Jimmy Hart. One last run. Jimmy Hart and Wardlow. People will love it because they're stupid and they love bullshit. It's bullshit and people love bullshit.
Let's get it, baby.
Just watch the.
But Jimmy Hart is a legend, but he doesn't need to be managing anybody. Jimmy's retired, OG legend. He's managed everyone. If I went through his wrestlers that he managed all the way from like Andre the Giant, everybody, and anybody that's come through this business, Jimmy Hart has managed. Ric Flair, he's worked with everybody. Mid-South, Jerry Lawler, everybody. Name them. He's King Kong Bundy. Name them. You can keep naming him. This guy's a legend.
Wait a minute, Savage. Go back to that collision slide one more time.
Here we go. I got to go back to the beginning of the show now. Where is it? Wait. What are we on? Where's that? AEW. There you go. Collision? Really? All the way back to Collision? Which one? This one? The live
segment.
The live? Which
that
one? Okay, what about it?
All right. They were saying that Punk was going to be on Collision. That was going to be a show based around.
That's not happening.
Storyline.
Punk's not going near Collision. He's going to be Mr. Dynamite.
No, he's not. He's going to be on. He's going to be Mr. Unemployment line because that's what he is now.
I think what happens on his first show of Collision. This is just my opinion.
He's going to Collision. You think?
I think Samoa Joe starts running rampant to that night and just starts.
He should.
Doing crazy, and then at the end of the night, CM Punk comes out, and that's how they start their little rivalry that they're supposed to be doing.
I like that.
See, McThomason makes a new point. I am the new YouTube heavyweight champion. He knows it.
No, you're not.
I know it. I don't even need that title because I got this shirt right here, and it's better than anything that Tony has. It's cowboy shit right here.
Who would spend that kind of money on that title?
AEW, man. AEW. I'm just playing. Tony's awesome.
Who would spend that kind of money on that title?
You would, you fucking maniac.
I just.
This fucking guy would. This guy would. Look at him. Where is he? Put it up. Go ahead. Show us this beautiful.
There it is, baby.
This fucking guy.
How's the quality of that thing from the shop? Is it good?
It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It's heavy. I carried that shit a couple times. It's heavy. It is.
It looks nice. Yeah.
It is. All right. Back to this bullshit. So we'll fast forward through this. This was a waste of a match. This match made no sense. You want my honest opinion? What the fuck is Darby Allin and Orange Cassidy doing in the ring together? It doesn't make sense. Darby's a main eventer, a headliner. He's supposed to be in the pay-per-view, right? He has this huge match coming up. Why is he in this random-ass match helping Orange Cassidy? Why is Tony so cliche that he's already setting up your next tag team champions over here? The Darby and Orange show. Okay, like, well, come on, man. You're planting the seeds of his next gimmick before he even loses?
Yeah.
It's pathetic. My take.
But I mean, You have two guys. You have Big Bill, whatever the fuck that his name is, and Lee Moriarty. Like those two guys should be like.
Music. This music sucks. What's this?
I was waiting for the trivia question.
I got something. Who's fucking with the sound? The Gilch over here. He's fucking. Sorry. You got a hacker in there.
I can't fuck with anything.
You know it's all about. Yeah, it's then do stuff. Whoever's doing that right now, keep doing it. Keep playing things while I do my thing on the slideshow. All right, so we have Christian going on with Wardlow, and this is going to be a good one, I think, but only because it's Christian. I enjoy Christian wrestling. I think it's going to be fun.
Wardlow looks like a car salesman with that haircut.
He looks like he's a safe light.
He looks like a linebacker on my high school football team.
Oh man, yeah, it's pretty brutal. What else?
There's
what's Luchasaurus just doing there? Just standing there, like useless.
Christian like that.
Yeah, yo, you think he's gonna kill Christian? And maybe they're the new tag team, Luchasaurus and T-Rex Law.
Oh my god!
Change his name or something. I don't know. Imagine he starts coming out with a mask. Yeah,
that should not be.
I'm sorry, Wardlow's dead. Okay,
Wardlow like a little bitch. Exactly. Look at him. Yo, look at him. He doesn't have socks on. He looks like a little bitch. And then this guy comes out.
About any of this shit.
This guy, who by the way, he could beat up Wardlow if he wanted to.
No, he can't.
Yeah, I think people will start taking AEW seriously when he takes his hand out of his damn pocket. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Was this match good? Anybody on this match?
No, it's dog shit.
All right, parking lot. Young Bucks are attacked yet again by the Who Gives a Shit Club.
Yeah.
All right, that's what they're called. The Who Gives a Shit Club. And then we're back to this loser.
Oh, my
the
God.
Ice Pack, Renee.
So basically, Wardlow just came back to the office after a customer
laid
it into him because he tried to get over for the car and everything. So
I would love to see Arn Anderson have a match with Wardlow and just like retire him. Just beat the shit out of him.
Could you imagine that this is what this is leading to? A match. Wardlow gets it blocked.
Arn Anderson just whooping his ass. Yeah, that would be good shit.
God,
I would like to see that.
Dustin Rhodes shows up.
Yeah, whatever. We with this, right? This match. Yeah. Anybody? Jay, got anything?
I'm running, you guys. I'm not committed to that, and I think that's a reason why Collision won't work. I mean, they're not giving other talent the opportunity, and they're giving it to Jeff Jarrett and
right, the music guy sucks.
Whatever happened to
That's so annoying. That sound. I hate when you play that now.
Whatever happened.
Look at all these great sound effects they got for us, but like nobody gives a shit.
This is going on. This is more entertaining than AEW.
That's what. Yeah.
It is. Anybody have anything cool to say about this match? Because I don't. All right. Britt Baker.
Here we go. Match of the night, man.
Best female wrestler in the company today. Wow. Best looking, best wrestling. I'll repeat myself. Best looking, best wrestling.
We got Jamie Hayter injured. You know, she wasn't there tonight. Injury to the arm or something.
These are all stars in the ring and no one's talking. How about this one? You know, Ruby Soho. Do we even like her in this faction?
Can we just kill this feud? It's long and it's fucking boring.
I'll be honest with you. I don't mind it that much. Like it's not to me.
It's poorly
not
produced.
It's a good one.
The whoever writes this shit is a fucking.
Why? Elaborate.
Shit's hot.
There's some feuds on WWE that's better than this shit. This is just the same shit.
I would hope so.
Like,
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd rather see an Omos match than this shit.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
thank you.
Nah, come on. That's taking it a little far. That's
No,
being
it's
super
not. It's
disrespectful.
No, not really. It's not the talent in the ring. These women have talent. It's just not working. I'm sorry. What is the payoff? Mercedes Moné at Forbidden Door is going to be the leader of this faction? Come on, man. What is this?
Mercedes Moné? Yeah, why not? I guess they're putting her everywhere else. It's a possibility. I think this is the best one. I don't know. I'm doing all these different things over here. There's too much going on. I got to fix these screens. I guess we'll leave it on the small. We should be bigger stars than what we saw in this shit right here. That match sucked. This interview sucked. Tony Khan comes out. That sucked.
Blasted out of his mind. Hey guys, let me tell you
Actually,
something.
let's take a picture. Let's really look at him. Look at this little. Look at him. Look at him. Tony, you need to pay me, man. Talk to your boy Max.
That's Tony Cantana.
Talk to your boy Mark Henry. Ask your boy Mark Henry about Savage, man. He can tell you about Savage. I've been calling him for a year. He knows. He's probably one of the real ones.
Damn, he's got.
The rest of them are reptiles.
He's got a squeeze
He's
on that
gonna
mic,
put.
man.
Hold on.
Fuck
Do you
it.
realize that he's gonna book you like shit, like he does every one of his fucking?
I
wrestlers?
ain't gonna let him book me like shit or I won't work for him.
You're gonna get booked like shit with him and Vince McMahon.
They're gonna use you as
I wouldn't do
QT
neither.
Mar-
No.
They're gonna use Savage. as QT
WWE's the
Marshall
only
stunt
company
double.
I'll eat the shit for. WWE's, I'll say it again, live on the air. WWE is the only company I'll eat the shit for. If they want me to be a loser, go out there and get hit in the head with a chair, they want me to go through a table. Manager
Tony-
spots, though, not wrestling spots.
That's Tony
Manager.
Khan in high school.
No, it's not.
I swear.
That was terrifying.
Savage goes to AEW, man. There's QT Marshall's stunt double right there, baby. That's what they're gonna use it for. For vignettes and all types of shit.
I'll destroy it. I'm not even.
Savage is gonna be the one taking the bumps, not QT.
Nah.
Nobody's gonna realize the difference.
Unless there's a few extra zeros on that AEW check, that's the only way I'll take the shit there too. If the pay's right, I'm not going over there to get paid shit to get look like an idiot. With WWE, it's a different story because that's more of that's the dream.
Yeah, you're gonna be treated like a joke there too. Look at their women's division.
You never know, man. Maybe I can be someone that can help get over a couple of storylines. I'm not there to be.
Triple H
Messiah.
isn't doing it. What the hell makes you think they're gonna give that job to you too?
I didn't say the whole show. Like my story, whatever I'm doing, I'll make it good. I'll try to make it good.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
The only way is Paul Heyman because he's the only one that knows how to fucking write good storylines.
He's
That's
not
the
the only
one thing I'm gonna say.
He's ran some
Yeah.
shit too. We all have. It's not easy. You don't hit a home run every time in pro wrestling. Ask this guy.
Look at the squeeze on the mic.
He's going hard on
Oh
him.
my God! Jeez.
When this guy comes up with like a storyline and angle, and he tells Pat Buck what he thinks. Like, you think Pat Buck just yeses him to death, and all these other minds back there just tell you, oh, that's great. Oh, there, Tony, that's amazing. That's an amazing. It can't be any of these producers that are good at what they do. We know they're good at what they do. This can't be their shit. I don't know.
I think this is all a cover-up, guys. I think what we heard tonight was pure, ugly bullshit. And I'm going to tell you why it was bullshit. First of all, it was announced it was in Chicago. Now the locations to be announced next week. This all has to do with something with Ace Steel. I wanted his job back. Something is not right in the cards. Punk didn't like it. I think we got this bullshit announcement. I think we were supposed to get the Punk announcement tonight. That's what I think.
So we got a show in Newark, New Jersey, Prudential Center.
Punk put something out today,
Can't go.
tweet or something.
Should we go to that show? Are we going to Collision, Coach?
Yeah.
Ricky, you're going to Collision Saturday 22nd?
That's Collision in Jersey? I don't know about that.
Because it's Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know. Gilch, would you go to this? Going to this crap?
Maybe. See what the price. I bet you the ticket.
That's
price,
curious. I'm curious to know the prices for this.
The ticket prices to start are probably going to be through the roof on the resale because it's new. You know, you give it
Yeah.
Give it, you know.
I honestly, I think Tony Khan's making a big mistake going into big arenas right now with that, because it's a new show. You should be doing it in like college basketball arenas right now. Arenas, because they're not really that big.
What the fuck are you talking about? He's not trying to look like a bum. He's Tony Khan. He's coming out.
He looks
He's a billionaire
already.
He's a billionaire. You're talking about AEW and a
you know the majority. You know the majority.
Gymnasium.
You know the majority. The majority of Division I basketball.
Hey, Tony, book in a gymnasium. You'll save some money.
I was just going to say your average Division I college basketball gym holds like 50, 60K people. No, that's a lie, 40. But I know what you meant, though. More like a high school.
Yeah. He wants it to be like an independent show.
Listen, the only way this show is gonna swim is not only have Punk, you gotta have somebody that's out there that's a free agent, that's big, that could go with Punk on the show. I think there's someone out there. I just don't have a name.
What they're gonna do is they're gonna have the first show, and then the second week, the second collision, they're gonna announce there's gonna be a tournament for the new World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, whose career can we kill next?
But I have a question. Aside from dirt sheets and everything else, have we actually heard anything definitive from AEW that it is a roster split?
You know what you're going to hear?
Not yet, right? That's what I'm worried about. Because a roster split with their talent would be better.
Mick Thompson, I'm going to need you to go to bed.
Breaking news. RQ rules. Comeback Club versus the Elite. A return of the Hangman.
Who cares?
Anthony's an asshole.
I got breaking news. This is Tony. I got breaking news.
Send link the link for the show.
WrestleMania 40.
I did.
Chris Jericho is returning at WrestleMania. Chris Jericho.
I'll do it right now.
Chris Jericho is returning to WrestleMania 40.
I'll send you the link 200 times right now. It won't matter. I just said it to him like 200 times. Here, I'll do it again. You guys hear that on the keyboard? That's me copying and pasting the link to his fucking chat. Oh, that's great. Life is good. Mick Thomason's the beast. He loves Ricky. We love Mick Thomason. We appreciate you. Always supporting. Back to AEW. Chris Jericho and Roderick Strong absolutely stole the show. This was a great match. I had a lot of fun watching this.
That was the only great match of the night.
You're not wrong, but it saved the show. To me, this match saved the show because then everything else that happened after, it was fun.
That should have been the main event, not fucking Starks versus Jay fucking White. And the feud.
I agree with that 100%, but they probably wanted to keep this away from Kenny Omega and Hangman.
Yeah, that wasn't the main. Yeah, the main event was Don Callis.
The main event was this right here, cowboy shit. My man coming out looking like solid
snake. It was shit.
That shit was great. Nah, yo, Hangman's a beast, bro. He's a stud in the ring. He's an AEW World Champion, and I won't have you disrespect him.
One of the worst AEW champions.
It was great. But this match was excellent. I wasn't expecting this match to be so good. I really had a lot lot of fun with this match.
I can't wait to see the memes coming out of this match when they threw that.
Adam Cole outside on the third. You know, they finished the job. Falls count anywhere. This match was just crazy. No, it was a crazy match, man. Look, Jungle Boy took a bump off the apron, if you guys remember, when Roosh threw him. He looked like he went like, I either sold the shit out of that or he went head neck first type of shit. Like, it was wrong.
I don't think we got a match out of this.
Tell me why.
Fucking the first 10 minutes is him throwing them all over the fucking place. What wrestling match have we seen?
I'm going to agree with Jay. I agree with Jay on that.
He's chewing out something. Got this guy. Got this guy. Oh, I love it. This is good. I have the power. I can click buttons and shit. All right, so you didn't like the match. Jay thought we didn't get a match.
You didn't get a match.
Ricky?
Fuck this.
Okay. MJF tonight was speechless for maybe the first time ever. Speechless, guys. He had nothing to say.
He knows fuck that. He knows he's fucked at Double or Nothing. That's the whole thing.
Excuse me? Did you just talk shit about MJF?
Per storyline, he knows he's screwed because he's seen the alliance with Jungle Boy, Guevara, and Darby.
Okay, good point, but he's not screwed. These guys
Those guys still gotta beat each other.
These guys are all clowns. They're part of the clown show. And when you're in the clown show, you try to outdo the other clown. And that's what's going to happen here. They're all going to try to outdo themselves, kill themselves in the process, and MJF's just going to pin the last clown.
I got a problem because this is a prime example that AEW doesn't know what they're doing. What are they doing with Sammy Guevara? Please, hold on. Let me break it down for you. All right. Everybody watching MJF and all this, let me break it down for you. Sammy Guevara is a heel. He's in a group fraction. It's called JAS. Now he's being on TV as a babyface. I do not understand any of it. Please, someone explain it to me. What are they doing with it? I have no idea. Anything
I don't think they know what they're doing.
I don't believe any of it.
I don't think any of them know what they're doing in the back. They're all just trying to run around and be yes men and do the job. This guy says the job.
It's turning into a WWE product.
The boss tells people what to do, and people try to do what he says to the best of their ability. But the problem is the people that are doing this are bad at their job.
You mean they're bad at turning people?
I didn't realize that John Laurinaitis was working for AEW.
He has little producers probably that run around and talk to the wrestlers. Yeah, he wants you to do this, this, and this, and this.
It's unbelievable to me. I can't believe if someone's gonna cut out their 5 minutes, cut a promo. Oh, man, I used to wrestle independent shows here in Texas. I'm not gonna believe any of that.
This match was another useless match. I got mad about this whole booking. Jay White's the biggest free agent, and he's treated like a piece of shit coming in here fighting a fucking mid like Ricky Starks. And that's what Ricky Starks is, a fucking mid. He got embarrassed by MJF, second week of the fucking program, couldn't keep up, it got dumped in the fucking trash like his fucking career.
My opinion, here's what I'm going to say.
He's a good wrestler, man, but he shit the bed when it mattered. That's all I gotta say.
You could have put Callis, the Don Callis segment, and then you could have put Roderick Strong.
Are you still going on about that? That shit's a wrap, man. We can't go back in time. It's over.
Because see, here's the thing. That's the last thing that you want to fucking see on TV.
Obviously, but that's not what we got. You got Kenny Omega and Cowboy shit. Now fucking deal with it.
Okay, so.
This whole show and this whole company could go fuck.
Damn mad. That's fine. No, I like it when he gets mad. I get it, Anthony. I agree with you, Anthony. The majority of the show was shit. What saved it for me was the match you're talking about. Because that match was so good, I loved the whole show. That's how good that match was. I enjoyed Dynamite tonight because of that match. If it wasn't for that match, Dynamite would be a shit show.
For what? Darby and Orange Cassidy?
Come on, man.
Darby and Orange Cassidy.
I really thought the girls' match was the best out of everything.
Nah, no way. Jericho and Roderick killed him.
Yes.
You're crazy.
Definitely yes.
There he is.
Joke.
Is he a generational talent?
He's a Rock wannabe. That's what he is.
I want to say this. You put Ricky against MJF too quick. Or Ricky should have not been anywhere near that title picture.
Yeah, he didn't have the reps to go one-on-one with Maxwell. Yeah.
Right.
It's all gonna come full circle.
All right, I'll ask you
Ricky's
this. I'll go to you first. Do you see potential in Ricky to be better?
That's me?
Yes.
Absolutely not. Only way he could get better is to leave AEW and go to WWE. That'd probably be the best choice for him. And it could work with Cody
go to NXT.
And I can see it. I can see
Ricky,
it.
do you think so? Can Ricky be better?
He could be better. He needs a gimmick change, though. But
okay.
I think Jay reminds me a little bit of Ricky Starks as well.
Is he? Oh, wow. You're Ricky Starks now. I thought you were Damian Priest, though. Mick always calls him Damian Priest.
But listen, overall, Ricky Starks shit at the bed, let's face it, when he had the whole MJF program. Shit at the bed, missing spots. His promos didn't really hit the high note. But listen, if I knew AEW Collision when Jay White would appear, if that was a thing, I think they should have hold off on Jay White, put him in Collision. It would have been better with Punk and with some other big star. It would have.
His first feud should have been with this guy.
But this guy gets so wet when he has all these toys. He just wants to let them play.
Why was his first shoot not with Adam Cole? Like some crazy sick program.
It's all bad debuts, man. Adam Cole, bad debut. Bryan Danielson, bad debut. Jay White, bad debut. Should I keep going?
Who's doing this right now? Because you're failing, whatever you do. What is that?
How about this? Claudio Castagnoli, bad debut.
He's a failure. He's an ROH champion. Nobody gives a damn. Nobody gives a damn. He's an ROH champion.
I don't give a shit because a Ring of Honor championship title should not be on AEW television at fucking all.
Yep.
Why are you putting AEW matches on a fucking Dynamite? I mean, Ring of Honor on, yeah.
Priest, there it is. Ravishing Ricky over here thinks this guy's got a chance with a gimmick change. Jay says no way, he should be fired.
Should just leave.
Gilch, how about you? What say Gilch? You got the pencil. What are you doing with Ricky? You firing him? You're changing his gimmick?
Fire him. Let the contract run out.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, listen, Ricky definitely has a higher opinion of himself than we do. We know that for a fact.
I think the best thing for Ricky Starks, put him in a team with Sonny Kiss, and I think that might be the best thing for him. I think that might work.
Just put him in that faction with VSK.
No, you know what they do? Useless. Do the same thing again, like I said before. Whatever they don't know what to do with somebody, they just throw them with fucking Hookhausen and make a tag team out of it.
No, I know what they should do. You guys seen Pulp Fiction? Remember the guy that Bruce Willis knocked out that was all tied up with a ball in his mouth? That should be Ricky Stark's new gimmick. He should come out as someone's bitch.
I don't know. I think that they could definitely. If there's a way to save him, you just got to take him off TV and figure out how you could save.
That's the way to save him, to take him off TV.
This match was
fucking. But change him up, like change it up with him. He's got.
I saw at least 3 spots in the match where Jay White was like not waiting for him.
Look at John Collins, that scar on his head.
I saw Jay White hesitate a couple times on a few moves, and I feel like he was just trying to he was here, and Ricky was just.
Kenny's great though. I Kenny's being not used right either. This whole story with this nobody gives a shit club is fucking getting old already. But
am I the only one that likes BCC as heels? It's just me, right?
I don't know. I like Danielson.
All right, let's say this: they're much better. They're much better as heels than they are as faces. Can we say that? No, nobody. All right.
I think it's one of those issues where they've had too much TV time already, and it's like
Regal's from Blackpool.
You know what's so dumb? You got rid of Regal. Well, Regal left, right? I don't know why, and this is just me. He was out there. I would have picked up Nigel McGuinness, and I would have had him take over for William Regal and run this stable, and I think it would be a little better on AEW, at least a little bit.
So at least there's some Blackpool roots, right?
You're not wrong about that. Maybe like you see William Regal pass it off to somebody, whether it be him or even someone else like that could get the job done. Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Remember, they beat him up off TV, basically, where MJF hit him with that right hand or whatever and all that.
Yeah, he's right. I'd probably like them better if they had a mouthpiece. You didn't have to hear Moxley say the same shit every week.
None of them need to talk.
Exactly.
None of them.
They just fight. I don't mind Danielson talking, but he needs to get more intense. He's a better talker when he's intense. When he's more laid back and shit.
Look at Wheeler Yuta's face.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta.
I just want to draw like a bubble with something coming out of it, like saying, please book me better. I swear. I'll learn how to talk.
All right, so what's the first thoughts when you see this guy coming down? I don't know why they give him a broom.
What the fuck?
Shit, that's what I thought. Shit.
Here comes the Wicked Witch.
Shit, bunch of ego, maniacal douchebags that want to get off on TV And let's bring back our old buddy with one eye, Adam Shit Page. Let's bring him out and let's say we are the elite and gonna use.
Listen, I like the new look. I'm a fan of Metal Gear Solid, so I popped for this shit. And you know what? I've had this stupid shirt in the closet over here for a long time. Figured tonight was a good night to. There was a cowboy shit chant. Am I wrong?
I'm gonna be honest. It's felt rough.
See this picture in the ring here. The only way I could stomach this is if they all have Bullet Club T-shirts on.
But they're the elite.
It felt rushed. Everything about this felt rushed from the beginning.
Okay.
Are they booking storylines a couple of weeks before pay-per-view like good old Vince McMahon? Huh?
Yeah. Jesus.
I don't know how I feel about the match. Isn't that pre-recorded?
This is at a house show. To me,
that's your main event. That's your main event.
Tonight?
No, and at the house show, that's probably the main event.
Oh, I can't wait to buy front row tickets.
That's fine. You know what's sad about this is Ethan Page got rocked.
Front row's like $400, I think.
Oh my god! All right,
wait till a couple weeks before. You got to fly 3.
Have anything on this crap over here that we know? The problem I have with this match is it's a good match on paper and all that, but I know MJF ain't losing that title.
MJF ain't losing until next year, probably.
No, it could be longer.
I got him losing this year.
If he re-signs, he ain't losing it for a minute, man. They're gonna make him like
he could lose towards the end of the year, and that'll be his gripe to get more money in the storyline. You know what I mean? For 24, so I could see that happening too.
I say November.
What's Revolution in November, right? Is that Revolution?
I think so.
Something like that. Who takes it from him, though?
His first title reign has to be special, man.
Well, that's what we got to see after Collision.
Oh, my God. I already know what's going to happen. Who's going to get buried?
He's having visions over here.
Goldberg.
Oh, man.
You know what's crazy? As fucking insane as that sounds, Ricky, that is Tony Khan to a T. If he can get Goldberg in, he's bringing him in. No doubt about it.
And he's going to spear MJF?
Let me tell you something. I think Goldberg is already signed with Tony. I think he's got an agreement with him. I think they're just figuring out how they're going to bring him in.
Listen, I'm okay with you letting MJF lose if the plan is to make him like an 8-time champion within the next 3 years, and then he holds it for 5 years. 10-time. That's okay. He keeps winning it back. He always finds a way to just win it back and win it back and win it back. And then someone else. Tony keeps bringing all these losers.
It has to be a big face.
Listen,
I'm serious. A big face with a big name.
Look at
Kurt Angle.
Look at the 3 opponents.
Hey man,
look at the 3 opponents in this match.
Kevin Nash.
The biggest thing he has to worry about is coming out of this match uninjured. I mean, you got three guys who run the company when it comes to high spots. This guy's in danger physically.
Crowbar.
Drew Galloway.
Yeah. Sadly, yeah, it's a good one.
That's not
at Wembley.
That's not terrible.
All in is pay-per-view.
We'll give you $3 million, and you take the belt off MJF at August at the biggest event, our Super Bowl. That could fit 90,000.
Wembley is in a pay-per-view, right? All in.
Yeah. By the way, we're sponsored by Chop City Wrestling, so make sure you go to youtube.com/Chop City Wrestling 9631. Give them a follow. They take chops to get donations to donate to Connor's Cure, so it's for a good cause. And all their chops are on their channel. You can check them out over there. Also sponsored by Cri Text. Check him out. New album, Justified Homicides, is out. Very controversial rapper over here. Also is the person that does the theme song that you hear at the beginning and the end of the show. We sponsor Outlaw Wrestling now. Next event coming up is going to be at the Queens Brewery, second Thursday of June. There's a little look at my kid over there, get shit done. I'll be on this guy's show, DJ Storms, to basically break down AEW. And I don't even know why we're talking about the main event, and it'd be a waste of time. I know who's going to win, but we'll talk about it anyway. Cream of the Crowd coming up May 28th, Premier Streaming Network. If you haven't signed up yet, you should sign up now. Premier Streaming Network is awesome. Literally gives you access to so many different companies that you probably don't even know about that you should know about. One of them being BPW, Impact, MLW, House of Hardcore, and hundreds of other promotions, plus original content on MJF and superstars like that, Bryan Danielson. Like, they have trailers of all kinds of different showcase matches that you've never seen before. $9.99 a month or $99.99 a year. $100 a year. I should just say $100 a year.
I might be headed up there.
Less. Round it off. $100 a year.
I might be headed up there, Savage.
What, for this?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be in the Poconos, my wife and kid, for Memorial Day weekend, so I think we'll round it off with that.
So your whole fam's coming through for this?
I think so.
My God. Wow. We're going to have to get you the VIP treatment. You'll get autographs from every wrestler. We're going to bring that kid to the locker room. Got to be careful, though. Phil Insane's walking around.
She's going to be fucked. Not for that. She's going to be fucking petrified when he
when
comes
she
out with
sees
that
Phil
mask.
Insane, she's going to shit her pants. Are you familiar with Phil Insane? Ricky, have you seen Phil?
Yeah, I've seen him on your channel.
He's wild, right?
Yeah.
He's a big boy. He's bigger than me and you combined. I've seen him pick up a 450-pound pig.
Where'd that cop work? I'm just joking. That was a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Not really. It's pretty good, actually. If you got a sense of humor, it was good.
And the question is, where was they from and was she retired? Is the question. So, you know.
So we have Collision on Saturday. You got SmackDown on Friday. You got Impact on Thursdays. Isn't New Japan after Impact too?
It's too much shit, bro.
And then MLW's on Tuesday. NXT on Tuesday.
MLW is not on right now. It's seasonal.
Seasonal. So when does the season stop and end?
Because it didn't record on my DVR, so I spent like an hour searching for the fucking thing, and I couldn't find it. So I looked up, and they said it's seasonal on Reels.
When does it start again?
Don't know.
That's wild. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was seasonal.
I enjoyed the hell out of the 2 episodes that I watched. I'll say that. I really did.
It seems like it has a good pace.
Yeah.
When they had Enzo.
Yeah.
I saw a promo with Enzo and
really
Jacob Fatu.
Really
Talking about the real one? Talking about real one?
And everybody knows.
Met the real one a few times. He's a good dude. I gave him a cake once to use in a match, and I don't know what happened, but they ended up not using it. But I gave it to him on 5 days before the match, and then I show up there at the night of the match, and I see him getting out of his car, and he has the cake. Like, he actually saved the cake for 5 days. He brought it to the venue, but they didn't end up using it for whatever reason. I don't think the people involved wanted anything to do with the cake. I won't name any names, but it's not hard to figure out who.
Probably wasn't keto.
I don't know. I mean, the cake was 5 days old, but big deal. It's a cake for a prop. But it was funny, just that visual of Enzo Amore, holding mad shit, open his back door and grabbing a cake. He's carrying a hanger, a coat thing, a suitcase, and now a cake. And I say, Enzo! He looks at me like an owl. He's like, busted. Somebody knows I'm here.
So I'm going to go ahead and check out because my phone's about to die in 6
appreciate
minutes.
you being here, man.
So,
Yeah, I mean, we're going to call it now anyway, like a minute or two. You
much
guys
love
got
to all
anything
you guys.
cooking? Later, brother.
Later, bro.
Gilch, you guys have anything cooking this weekend?
I think I'm going to Warriors of Wrestling Friday night. It's they're in Brooklyn. They're a couple blocks away from my wife and kids' house, so I'll probably do that.
Who's on the card?
There was a couple indie names. Hold on, I'll tell you right now.
I'm bored now. I was excited. There was supposed to be wrestling tomorrow night, and now it's postponed till.
I'm with you. I know. Let's see. It's their 200th show. Warriors of Wrestling. They got Notorious Mimi, Camille Brickhouse, Kalisto. Probably did some high spots there with Kalisto. That's pretty much it.
Doesn't sound terrible.
No, not terrible.
I don't know. Jay, NXT was that bad for you?
Let me tell you something. WWE as a whole is bad right now. They're in danger, Savage.
Gilch, did you watch NXT?
They're in danger.
You'll like these screenshots.
No, Gilch, don't look.
Look at this.
So,
look at this face. Look at this face.
What is that? What am I looking at?
This is NXT. This is
Fallon
Henley.
They still have that stupid fucking girl with the same gimmick that's sleeping all the time.
Don't look.
Wendy Chu, yeah, she's not really showing a lot.
It's just because it's the stupidest fucking gimmick I've ever seen. Imagine being a pro wrestler and they give you that gimmick.
Savage, my eyes are hurting. Turn it off.
Let me ask you a question, guys. Is NXT suffering at all from the talent they lost to the main roster?
Let me tell you something.
Jay's wrong about a couple of things. There are some
all suffering right now. All of them.
Look at there's The Rock's daughter, Gilch. You see The Rock's daughter? She's beating up Wes Lee and Tyler Bate. Carmelo Hayes looking good. Great champion. Great NXT champion.
Don't look.
Charlie Dempsey stepping up. There's look at him. Pete Dempsey. William Regal's boy. The reason why he left AEW right there in front of you.
How dare they give someone else the last name Dempsey on NXT? Shout out to my man Bull.
I can't see this. This is horrible.
Dijak is now, he runs torture sessions. And Dragunov decides to sign up to his little thing to show him that, he can't be broken. There's Kane's son.
Really?
Yeah, the bald guy. That's Kane's son. Creed Brothers. Right? There's dyads. Creed Brothers impressive. Look at this spot, Gilch. All right, one Creed brother grabs him in the vertical stalling suplex. Brother comes in, grabs him,
highlights,
and then he passes him over to him.
Mick, I can't watch this no more, Mick.
How big are these two kids?
I can't, Mick. I can't. This is bad.
How big? The Creed Brothers. How big are they?
They're big.
Yeah,
they're all bad. Julius,
like 6'4",
the whole nine. Everybody on
6'5".
the show, the producers, the guys with the lights, the camera.
What's Mick saying over here? Mick's going in, man. Steven Chambers is here late, but
because WWE is bad right now.
Steven, what did you think about AEW tonight? We're showing NXT clips because Jay wasn't here, but apparently he can't look at them. He says he can't look at them, but there they are, Jay. This guy, Jay, is going to be a future AEW champion. Tony D'Angelo.
They're all going to be fired, all of them.
What do you think about Noam Dar? Supernova, 11 sessions.
This is all bad, Savage. This is all bad content you put it on.
Gilch, look at this picture.
Content on.
What the fuck?
Look at this. All bad. Look, another loser. All bad.
So NXT was just a complete shit show for you.
No,
what's Bron Breakker been doing?
Bron Breakker's a bad guy now. He's just being mean and kicking ass.
WWE as a whole.
Star.
Yeah, I got a question.
James is a star.
Do you guys think the Usos win the tag titles back while Roman's still champion?
No.
Definitely not?
Oh, maybe they win it back from Roman and Solo.
Oh, I wasn't even going there. So do we all think that Roman and Solo are taking these titles?
Hold on, I might have a guest for us right now.
Roman's not going to take an L at all until he loses that title. So I guess they're winning the tag titles too, Jay?
I would take the belts off of these two clowns, these mother Canuckers, because they have no personality. Their promos suck.
Who?
I'm talking about Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Ouch.
They don't appeal and they don't draw anybody. If you notice all their tag matches, nobody's interested in. Nobody. Are you interested in watching a tag team title match if it wasn't Roman Reigns and Solo? I wouldn't be.
I don't know. I've enjoyed that match.
If it was Street Profits, I wouldn't be interested. If it was at Alpha Academy, I wouldn't be interested. If it was in this year, I wouldn't be interested. Right?
But they are going to lose the titles, right? Because Roman's not taking an L even in a tag match. So
the only way they're losing if Solo takes the pin. So, and we only saw that one time,
right?
So
I mean, that could be like another build up to like the bloodline possibly like cracking. Solo takes his first L.
I really think we need to take the belts off of these two guys. I don't think their promos and segments are hitting anything. And not to be honest, I'm really getting sick and tired of him talking about the effing bloodline. I'm tired of it. I really am.
I was saying that yesterday. Somebody said, "Nah, you're crazy. There's no way that people are getting sick of the bloodline." I'm like, "You're crazy." I'm like, guaranteed half the universe right now is sick of the bloodline because why wouldn't they be sick of the bloodline? It's been shoved down our throats now. It's a never-ending ends.
The way they come out, it's like, come on, man. Haluva kick, stunner. Come on. I'm not even interested. Their back segments are jokes with Matt Riddle, which is clown, comical. How am I supposed to take a guy that does stunners and kick ass when he's doing a whole segment with Matt Riddle, and Matt Riddle looks like an idiot, but he's playing an idiot because he's actually not an idiot.
I agree with you there.
How can I take these guys seriously? Like,
I think you had a lot of other better options aside from Riddle to make third guy in this little thing back and forth. I agree with you there, but I mean, the WrestleMania match they won the titles was a fun fucking match.
Yo, is that 15 minutes of fame? You get hot and then all of a sudden you get cold. It happens, baby. I get it. I love these guys too, but they're cold right now.
Their entrance is still popping with the crowd, though, Jay.
No, we're live.
And what is that doing?
I hear you.
And who are they battling? Who are they battling to get the crowd hot?
Right, for us, yes, I agree with you, but I know.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way you're getting. What if it was a different tag team? What if I put Alpha Academy? Would it be hot?
No.
Look, Gilch, I want it my way. 2,000 views. Look at the
First of all, Savage, you need to tell the Kingdom you must get on your knees.
How does MJF have
my feet for filming one of the greatest videos of your promo on MJF? If you don't know, people, please, Savage, play it. You should be on your knees right now after your bad directing and telling me where to go and where to stand and all this crap. You should be thanking me, sir. So thank me. Appreciate me. Forget the thank you, Trish. Thank you, Jay.
Bad directing. How is it bad directing? I just want you to stand in one spot.
Thank you, Jay. New T-shirt. WrestlingWithSavage.com.
Explain how it's bad directing, though.
Okay,
I told you two things.
You set up your phone and video. Then you go over there to the table. I don't know what the hell you're doing. Then you're like, I'm dealing with amateurs, Ryan. I told you to take the picture. Bro, you set the phone to video.
Not for nothing. Then he says, man, take the picture.
But that was part of it.
And then he moved. And then I never moved again. I stood right there.
I'll say this as a third party in this argument. Whoever fault it was created an incredible 5-second video of MJF saying, "You smell nice." I thought it was an epic 5 seconds.
Listen, if it wasn't for that, and Jay, just so you know, that's the video that's got the views. That video,
I get it, but look, you didn't direct me to take a photo.
Smell nice. All right. Can you guys hear that when it plays?
Yeah, but do it again.
You smell nice. All right. You smell nice. All right. I can watch this all day. You smell nice. All right. It's MJF. I mean, look at him. Look at him. Anyway, my point is,
I've shown this video to like
1,000 views.
Listen,
I've shown it to everybody I know.
To be honest, this is what I thought, Savage. I thought you directed Tom to take the photo, and I took the video because you set it up.
No, I wanted.
I was like,
you saved. I'll save this if you want to let me talk. You saved the day with your video, because if it wasn't for your video, we wouldn't have the promo at all. Tom's job was to take a 4K professional video.
I thought he was doing the picture.
He was supposed to do both, and you were too. I shouldn't have to tell you how to change a photo. You worked at a fucking store that sold cell phones. You should know how to change it from photo to video. Your argument is void because the fact that you have an issue changing it from photo to video shows that there's a fucking issue. And just like I told MJF, I'm dealing with fucking amateurs, man. You can't do it at the level I do it at. You couldn't do it at CEX, and you ain't doing it at Creative Pro either. God damn it!
You didn't say you had to take the photo.
I know, but if you see I want to take a photo, you just go to the phone. You go to photo. You take a photo. Go back to video.
Bro,
you're standing there like what the fuck?
Tom had the official camera with all that 4K. He had all the.
You know why? Because you're too busy getting mad at me for not fucking having everything ready for you.
I was in a good spot because I just went to the corner, and then even though those guys were busting,
you did a phenomenal job. Your video came out fucking money because, like I said, if it wasn't for you recording the fucking the promo. Because Tom stopped recording it 23 seconds in.
Those guys that guy was like, yo, you can't. He told me too, but I still filmed over it.
Yeah, exactly. Why didn't Tom keep filming? He went into like fucking mold and
so he stopped filming, buddy. I was like, yeah, right, bro. I was like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah, right, bro. Yeah, get out of here, man.
You guys see this? This is Savage here, live at Creator Pro, and I see someone who's good at nothing. He doesn't do any work. He does nothing. Let's go find out what he's doing because it's probably nothing. Where is he? He knows it's coming. Where'd he go? Lewis, get over here. I saw you over there. We want to know what you're doing because usually it's nothing. What are you doing?
I'm hanging out next to the K&S table. Man,
Did you do any work today? Did you do any work today?
No, I did nothing today. Come on. Don't ask me stupid questions. That's ridiculous.
All right, Jack, what are you going to do about this? He said he didn't do any work today.
Do something, Lewis.
Do something, Lewis, you piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, Lewis, and you do nothing. Where's this? Should I hit him with the chair, Jack? These pair shots are there. I'm going to nail them.
Fucking hit him. Hit him.
I really thought he broke it.
He's okay. He's okay.
That had to hurt a little bit.
Savage here with none other than Evil Kip. Evil Kip, why don't you give us a tour of what's going on here today, brother? I'm going to follow you around.
No.
Oh! What an asshole. Believe this fucking guy?
But I got to say, the drive back wasn't that bad.
Savage here live at Cap with Leo Sparrow, who just had maybe the match of his life. Just tell me a little bit about what just happened.
Man, I went in there, and then the next thing I know, the world champ is in the ring. So I may not have won the match, but I definitely won something. So that's what matters.
Yeah, these people are wearing MJF shirts. They're all losers.
Everybody here is wearing an MJF shirt.
We're gonna talk about this next week on Wrestling with Savage. You're coming on the show after Monday Night Raw or before Monday Night Raw. I think it was 9 o'clock. So I got a lot of questions for you. You got a lot to tell the world. Leo Sparrow, the future of this business. Do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely.
We'll see you next time on Wrestling with Savage. Savage here live at Cap. That was a money interview, money question. Perfect. Cut in, out. Who filmed that? Was that you, Jay? Was that Gilch?
No, that was me.
It was you. Phenomenal job. Steady camera holding.
I'm going to say, Leo, I know you're watching the show. Get on. Jay has those hard questions to ask you. Come on. I want to know the battles with Lawrence Spyro. I want to know all those battles we're going to talk about right here. Let's go.
Well, he didn't come on this Monday. And even if he did come on this Monday, you weren't anywhere to be
on. I want to hear you battle the sweeper. I want to hear you about battling Lawrence. I want to hear everything. Let's go. I'm ready.
See, look, as soon as Billy Graham died, I found out on Tony's show, we confirmed it with Ric Flair. I made a little short, real quick. 646 views.
I didn't know, he was in ICU for 3 weeks, man.
Yeah, he would know, maybe even longer, man. He's been in and out of the hospital so many times in the last.
The wife, I give all credit due to the wife, man. She was the one no, you're not going to cut nothing. We're going to leave it on, man. That's ride or die right there, bro.
She went in.
It's a shame, man. I always say Billy Graham is you put him there with Hogan, Flair, Steiner. I mean, he was definitely those AEW. Look, Marty Jannetty. We could ask Marty about Billy Graham.
Did you hear the news about Marty?
Crazy.
You heard, right?
Podcast. Now,
do you guys want to be a part of that? If he agrees to it,
Marty. Bring us on the show. We know.
I want to talk with Marty. I want to party with Marty.
I got all the tough questions from AEW. Let's go. I'm ready.
It's going to be a good time. He told me straight up he doesn't want to go crazy with the 80s wrestling. He wants to talk about it, but he wants to have fun. I think it's a great idea. We get him to talk about some of the current wrestling too. Who does he like? What they doing right? What they doing wrong?
I always feel like when you have a legend like Marty, you should always keep it okay, well, let's ask questions here or there, topics. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, it's all topics. Everything's conversation, man. He kept it simple. He wants to talk about sex, drugs, wrestling, and rock and roll.
It'd be like, how was this guy worker, in the 90s or whatever? What do you think of him, Marty? What's your, something like that,
Got to take it easy on Marty.
Topics. Man. I can't think off the top. I don't want to think of
Where's
the
Tom, man?
Marty will know.
Shout out to Cri Text.
Cri Text, keep it hood.
Record this. Look at Tom, you did such a good job. Poor Tom. Cardona followed me today.
I'm the one that hit the fire emoji. That was me.
That's crazy, right? Asking me questions. I'm working a deal now between him and Marty Jannetty. Fucking crazy.
Marty again? Not bad. Good call.
Crazy, man.
I think it's a good call. Marty got a lot of stories, man. I think we need to bring the stories out of Marty. Like, yeah, Marty, we want to hear your stories, how it was in the late 80s.
We're going to get him on the show. We're going to get a lot of people on the show. It's going to be a crazy year. I promise you that. I got news for Gilch, but I can't say it on the air. So what we'll do is we'll end the stream now. Everybody can have a good night.
Good night.
Be out. We're out of here. Can I play the video? I'll play the video. Mick Thomason wants me to play his video.
Oh my God.
Right, Mick, you happy? You close the show. Nice tipping.
Pedigree, 1, 2, 3, pressure you live as a champ. A last ride straight to hell, a tombstone, a choke slam. Here to give it to you raw. This is Wrestling with Savage. Smackdown, hold the title. This is Wrestling with Savage. What?
Wrestling with Savage begins